Well, you can almost hear the collective intake of breath as millions of Disney fans catch their first glimpse of the new Lion King. The trailer was a Thanksgiving surprise during last night's Cowboys-Redskins game. 11 Alive's Hope Ford shows us why people just can't wait to see the King.
The Lion King trailer officially dropped, and if you're like me, then you're ready to give them all of your money and watch it like 15 times in theaters. Okay, maybe that's a little bit extreme, but people are very, very excited about this. Like Whitney Richardson, who wrote on our 11 Alive Facebook page, "I was excited before finding out about the return of James Earl Jones. Now, I'm whatever is above excited." Same, Whitney. Same. The trailer for the movie, starring Atlanta's own Donald Glover as Simba, has already been viewed 16 million times on YouTube. 16 million times! Y'all, it was released yesterday, on Thanksgiving. Granted, I was probably 100 of those views, but still, 16 million times. And can we talk about Beyonce as Nala? Could you imagine if they started singing Single Ladies? Because I'd be here for it. The Lion King isn't the only Disney movie getting a live-action remake. Dumbo will premiere in March, Aladdin will hit theaters in May, and The Lion King is coming out in July. Y'all already know where I'm gonna be, in the theater. The phone will be on silent, so don't call me.